Good morning, welcome back. It's a bit of a somber day here on the channel. Um, just finished watching the Cup race yesterday. Well, as of right now, pending inspection, Chase Elliott has won, so that's reason number one. Y'all know I'm not a Chase fan. But, excuse me, number two, it's our last video for the 20 random NASCAR Racing Hero cards. Now, for today, I only have 19 hero cards left out of that box, but these other few things will make up for the lack of. So we have a couple of Xfinity Series stickers of Joe Graff Jr. driving for Sieg in SS Greenlight Racing. We have a discount tire. I'm pretty sure that's Nation, or no, it's Cup Series. That's Brad Cates back when it was still Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. And then these little minis, the Las Vegas ones. So we got a few of the Kurt Busch ones from when he won in 2022. We have a Denny Hamlin one. Actually, I got a couple of them. They just got shuffled around here. Got a couple of Denny's. We'll put one here creeping around the corner, and we'll show the other one back here. And then we have a couple of Willie B's doing his little happy dance from his playoff win, I'm guessing 2023, or no, I don't know when it was. Nonetheless, and then Joey Logano thinking he's part of the Four Horsemen when he is not. So I've got a little place I keep them over here off to the side. Stickers will probably just live back off here in the corner with some other stacks of stuff. Excuse me, I apologize for our headphone earbud listening crowds. We're going to go ahead and get started with the 19 remaining hero cards. Some of these are just kind of random, but some of them are also really cool. That's why I've been saving them for the very last. Start off with Kenny Schrader. I believe this was from 2003 when he had AT&T sponsorship with BAM Racing. Of course, there you see Carrot Top, so it's kind of somewhat like what Corey LaJoie would eventually do with the Old Spice sponsorship. This one's from last season. Daytona 500 winner Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Nicely done. Then we have one here from, this got to be the 1996, Bob Keselowski, when he was driving his own truck team, K Automotive. And there's a good look at Bob. Of course, sadly, he passed away a couple of years ago. 2002, Joe Gibbs, who owned cars in Cup, Busch, and Truck. And this was the MBNA Racing. So it wasn't a JGR, it wasn't Interstate Batteries, it was MBNA. Of course, MBNA, I believe, was eventually bought out by Bank of America. This one's a little smaller, from 2003. Actual postcard, Jerry Nadeau. Place stamp here, I would guess. But Jerry Nadeau only ran a partial season that year before he was injured at Richmond in a very hard crash. And this next one's kind of cool. What year is this from? It's not telling me. It says 1994. Kellogg's Corn Flakes with some merch here, so you can get a racing pin, t-shirt, a hat, or a 1/64th scale car. But the postcard or hero card is made to look like a cereal box front. And there's Rick Hendrick with Terry Labonte. From 1998, Greg Sachs driving for Cale Yarborough, but Greg only also drove part of the year, much like Nadeau. He had a horrible crash at Texas and was hurt, sidelined, and really never made a recovery. So you get some different merch here, license plate, a bumper sticker, shirts and stuff, and there is the back of the hero card. And then the sponsor, Thorn Apple Valley, is Lunch Meats. I've tried some of their product, and it's like everything else. It's like Oscar Mayer or whoever, produces Conn's, Smithfield, whoever produces those processed lunch meats and stuff. It was neither here nor there. Up next from 2000, Pontiac Motorsports. So there you have all the different Pontiac drivers from 2000. And then it just tells you about the Pontiac Wide Track Pontiac Grand Prix. So that'd be a cool one to get. I believe all those drivers are still around too. So that'd probably be it'd be challenging, especially maybe to get Stewart on there. No, Andretti is gone. I forgot about Andretti. So, or was John wasn't driving? I can't remember who was driving in 2000. Yeah, John was driving. So, Mark Martin. This is probably 2001, 2, 3, thereabouts. Does it say? I didn't even look. Normally I look 2002. Then we have another one from, this has got to be 96, 97, thereabouts. But it's for Hughes Network System. One of the associates on Richard Petty's car with Bobby Hamilton driving. The back is just merch. So I thought that was a pretty cool hero card. You see it's still intact there. Then up next, from 2005 Busch Series, happy 50th anniversary for Aaron's. Michael Waltrip with Darrell Waltrip there celebrating. And now it's getting harder and harder to pick them because they're all getting really cool looking. We'll go with this one next. I'm trying to see what year this is from, 2002. But it is it's a hero card, and it's actually folded up, and you can see it's got directions to fold it. The back is blank because it eventually folds into a miniature box of cereal, as does this one from 2001 with Terry Labonte. So again, a couple of really, really cool hero cards there that can either be left like that or folded up into cereal boxes. 1995, another one from Quality Care Racing with Dick Trickle, front and back. He only had one top 10 that season, and I believe it was an 8th at Pocono. But I thought for sure that he and Bud Moore were just going to come out, and because the previous year Lake Speed finished 11th in points and had like 8 or 9 top 10s and 3 or 4 top 5s and ran really strong, and I felt for sure that Trickle was going to come out guns blazing and make something happen, but unfortunately it did not. Next is 1994, 40th anniversary, Richard Petty. Not sure what it's a 40th anniversary of, maybe STP. It definitely wasn't with STP and Petty, but maybe the 40th anniversary of STP as a company. We have one more Petty one right here. The 25th anniversary of STP sponsoring the car, and of course in that season they ran all the different paint schemes that Petty had ran with STP. And I believe it was this one, or was it the old Dodge paint job that they ran, that they won at Phoenix for Bobby's first career win, because that would have been in 96 when they did that. We've got a few more to go, and we're going to wrap up this series. This one's pretty cool. Looks like it's from, I don't even see a year on it, but I'm going to say it's probably 99, 2000-ish. Yep, 2000. I see the decal on the truck. But it's JD and Coy Gibbs when they split time in one of Coach Gibbs' trucks. So there's a good look at JD on the left and Coy on the right. Coy eventually did run a couple of full seasons in the Busch Series. I think he ended up having a couple of top 10s and finished, 15th, 16th in points. Just didn't have the experience, maybe. I don't know. And then our last two, 1993, Dale Earnhardt. Of course, by this time, he'd only won 6 championships. He still had one more to go. But there you see the back of it. Normally, I zoom in on all the people, but it's going to be kind of hard just because the pictures are smaller. So I'll get it zoomed right there. And then if you want to take a screenshot and zoom in on it, you can. And this last one also, and this is from 1997. Dale Earnhardt. Goodwrench gang there. And there's even more people on this picture. And I always appreciated RCR doing that with their hero cards, because there's more than just the driver. The driver gets all of the credit, but it's a team sport just like any other. So I always appreciated RCR doing that and putting all the team members on the back. So anyway, that concludes our 20 random NASCAR Racing Hero Card Series. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this series. Now I have to find something else to do on Mondays besides go through hero cards. I do have a couple of retail finds coming up, and I do have an LCS find that I think you guys will like as well. So those will be later this week. I don't know what days those are going to be. It'll just depend on schedules and that sort of thing. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching. We're going to be back at noon for Fast Packs and opening another pack of 1991 tracks. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.